Okay, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this AMA session with CryptoTrini Group and MaticVerse. We are really happy and excited to have MaticVerse team here. And before we start, I'd just like to make this disclaimer that this AMA session is recorded or is video recorded and will be uploaded after. So yes, we could proceed with the AMA session. I think Saf and the team are going to speak. Well, we will just like to start with you all introducing yourself, introducing the team, introducing the project, and let's get it rolling.
Hey, how's everyone doing? It's Asad here. I'm the CEO at MaticVerse. We've got some of our team here. We've got Z, who's one of our very knowledgeable crypto advisors. We got Vish, who's our CMO. And yeah, just wanted to talk to you about MaticVerse really, and kind of like the journey that we've been on since we launched, coming up to 8 weeks now. We initially launched as Baby Matic, where our holders would receive Matic tokens just for holding. And we chose Matic because we really, the team really big believers in like Polygon and the layer 2 solution and like the benefits that will bring to DeFi as a whole, really. So we saw the space there. We saw the trend that was going on with the baby tokens and the reflection tokens, and we saw it was a great gateway for people to get Matic into their wallets, really. So that's why we went down that route, and we did really well. We achieved a all-time high of 8 million market cap with Baby Matic. One of the key reasons behind that was that we actually collaborated with Polygon. I think we are the first and still the only rewards token where they've been accepted by their parent token, really. So that was a huge achievement for us, and has, got a great roadmap for us with that involvement, really. And yeah, so following on from that, really, one of the areas that we kind of always wanted to go into and get into was the gaming side. Now, gaming is blowing up massively in crypto. We've seen some, Axie Infinity, Star Atlas, CryptoZoom, games like that have really done really well recently as well. So what we have done recently is we've gone through a rebranding process, and now we are MaticVerse. We have our NFTs marketplace coming out next week on the 25th of September. And following on from that, we've got our actual game going live also, really. So we're really excited about that. As part of that, what we had to do, we migrated all our old holders on Baby Matic onto MaticVerse. And now we're looking to go to the moon.
Okay, bro. You said something like you were the first to be accepted by Polygon, with your reflection or something along that line. Could you just elaborate on that? I didn't understand or didn't get what you said by accepted by Polygon.
Yeah, sure. So there are other tokens out there like Baby Cake, Baby XRP, and they've done really well. And other reflections out there where, for holding it, you earn, I don't know, Cake tokens or XRP tokens. Obviously, with us, by holding our tokens, you earn Matic tokens. What we've done with that, though, is that we've actually had a partnership with Matic, or Polygon themselves directly. So, once we were launched on the Polygon chain, they announced us on one of their Twitter channels. We had a AMA in their official Telegram group. And also, we're working with them in a number of different ways to increase our presence within DeFi.
Okay, well, this is sounding really good. So you actually have a partnership with Matic, Polygon Matic developers.
That's right. Yeah. So they are. We have a game coming out, and we've got a roadmap with that game, which we're working with them on. And yeah, they've been really helpful as part of our journey.
So will your project be integrated into Matic in any way, or will you be privy to tell us that now, or only after everything? I know those things usually some of those things can be released.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. No, I can share some. So, as part of that, when we were Baby Matic, we were on BSC to begin with, and then I think 2 weeks after that, we launched on the Polygon chain, and we're doing the same thing with MaticVerse as well. So we launched on the BSC chain. I think it was Monday just gone, and Monday coming up, we're about to launch onto the Polygon chain there. So we'll be live on QuickSwap and having our launch there on Monday. But apart from that as well, there's a lot more coming up with Polygon as well directly.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. This song is really good, guy. I'm looking at your white paper here. So you guys are fully docs and the project is fully audited?
That's right, yeah. I mean, if you go to that page, I think you're on there, you can see a few of the team have doxed people. We did on the BSC launch we did the other day. We did the live webcam where the team was doxing. And the community, I think, really enjoyed that.
And you all have any audits from like TechRate or Solidity or any audits?
Yeah, so MaticVerse, we've been audited by Desert Finance. But yeah, we're still looking to get some more audits soon. One with probably the biggest auditor in the crypto space really is coming up as well.
And how do persons get into the Polygon launch? I think a few persons was asking about the Polygon launch. Will it be fair launch or pre-sale? And do you need?
Yeah, so it will be a fair launch. No, you don't need to hold any tokens for that. It's a fair launch. So, and if they come over to our Telegram, they'll find all the details to buy the token on Monday. It'll be on Monday, 6 p.m. UTC when we'll be launching.
Great. And also,
yeah, that's right.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I was also on your site, and I saw a lot of your NFT games. Is there anything in particular you like to show the community now, or we could have like for this video?
Yeah. So with the
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I would like to see some sneak peeks or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think somebody is about to drop them in the chat if they can do that.
Yeah, what I could do is I could stop my share screen, and you can do a share screen if you have it on your laptop or something, and you like
sure.
Let's see, how do I stop?
Let me see. Someone can. Would we be able to drop it in the chat? Some of the.
Yeah, you can also do that. No problem, bro.
Yeah, someone from the team who's listening in, if they could just drop it in the chat quickly.
Yeah, what I would say is our Twitter is giving us a few sorts of example NFT drops there. So if you go to our Twitter, is my screen sharing? Are you guys able to see the screen?
Yeah, we can see that. See, that's brilliant.
Okay, so this is a small preview of how the game is going to be looking. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's one of the examples. But we'll drop more into the chat for sure. But yeah, that's one of them. In the game.
Yeah, I think we've in the chat itself we've dropped some of our legendary NFTs in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the way these will work as well, a lot of NFTs out there at the moment, you just buy them and you hold them and you just wait for like the floor price to go up, and that's how they make money. Whereas our NFTs, they'll have utility. These NFTs will get you entry into the game, and depending on the type of NFT cards that you've got, you'll have special skills, things like that, really.
So we'll be having NFT.
Let me see if I can kind of share the.
Sorry, can you say that again?
I was asking if the
Are you guys able to see the screen?
What?
Sorry, Trini. I think your mic is cutting out. But I have a suggestion here. I want to streamline this AMA right now. So Z,
Yeah.
can we do a website walkthrough, please? I really want the audience to understand the full vision. I think Trini, if that's okay with you, I think if we explain everything step by step, and the process from token to NFTs to game, it'll really streamline this. If that's okay with you.
Yes, bro. Sure. Please go on, bro. Go ahead.
I think.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Z. Let's have a walkthrough of the website, Z. It talks about our rebrand. It talks about the game phases, and it really talks about our roadmap. And I think that's what we need to convey here right now.
Yeah, of course, man. We can start there. So MaticVerse is a rebrand of Baby Matic, and thus far we're like 9 weeks old. In the first, you can say 3 weeks. I just want to walk you guys through the story so far. So like when we started off, we achieved an 8 million market cap at our all-time high, which was ATX from the original market cap. We have thus far distributed 600,000 Matic tokens to our holders as rewards. We've done many competitions and given rewards there. We listed on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap within the first 72 hours. That's Baby Matic's launch. We achieved some main targets, which were like the Telegram group, right? We wanted to create a active VC there and reach 6,000 members. We were able to do that. We were able to create a dashboard. You can say, I'm sure, let me just share my screen so I can walk it through with you guys. Just give me a second. But yeah, so I think you can see the screen now. So we reached 6,000 Telegram members. We created a dashboard for people to see their Matic rewards, and soon enough we'll be doing a lot more with the dashboard with our NFTs and our games later. We were basically looking for a partnership with a marketing agency, and Blockwiz is one that we're really proud of. Like Blockwiz have worked with some big projects. They've had 45 successful launches. I'll show you the website after for sure. But our main sort of like pump came from listing on QuickSwap and basically announcing our Polygon partnership and having Anuja, the growth specialist, come onto our VC and sort of give us good regards. Like she said some really good things, and soon enough we're gonna have her and the team on the VC much more. So our relationship with Polygon was accidental. We were basically our team member Jules was approaching them on if they're adding more liquidity to ApeSwap, and that started up a relationship, and we established a good partnership with them. They spoke to us in high regards in their Polygon news and in their Twitter channels and their social medias. They came over to our launch pad and basically gave us a good resounding welcome. And for them, it was you can say like going into a new niche, because most audiences in Polygon are mostly utility based on synthetic and sort of, you can say, staking and other sorts of reward mechanisms. But when they came to us, we were a BSC show to start with, right? We were a rewards token. But over the last 5-6 weeks, we've kind of proven to them that we are much more than that, and hence the rebranding of our token. So we had to like upgrade our contract to version 2 and rebrand to MaticVerse to get a new audience. So I'd just like to read a little bit here. So as with all babies, they grow up and find their place in the world. In our case, we found NFTs and the gaming space. We believe adding utility to our token will be key to further the growth and longevity. The rebranding symbolizes our evolution as a token, right? So what we see when we look into DeFi overall, we see a few things that need to develop. I mean, we're seeing all this sort of like gas fee that gets paid off in Ethereum mainnet, and especially these NFTs that get minted. So we basically based ourselves with Polygon, and we're early adopters of layer 2. And with that, we will be at the forefront of the NFTs that are about to be showed, and also the gaming side. A lot of gamification is going to take place in DeFi, and we're going to see that with proof of stake in layer 2. So us being at the forefront of that, to be with Polygon in partnership, we think we've taken like quite a few steps to keep ourselves long term. So So some examples is, I mean, like the NFT marketplace surged to 2.5 billion in sales in the first quarter of 2021. And we want to be that of layer 2 and be involved in that. So that's a bit on the rebranding and why we went for that. Our game is going to come out in 3 phases, right? So we're going to first have the NFT marketplace that comes out. Our NFTs are going to have a use case. I mean, most NFTs are used in a way on OpenSeas and others as an auction market theory. We see prices go up, we see huge bids, and it's got loads of presence. But to us, we studied layer 2. We studied NFTs quite in detail in the past few years. We're all crypto enthusiasts to start with. So when we studied NFTs, we realized NFTs, the use case of NFTs hasn't been, you can say, appreciated yet. We have NFTs in OpenSea. We're seeing like celebrities. We're seeing a lot of influence there. We're seeing Visa card like sort of show the fun of NFTs. But we believe NFTs are much more. They have you can say market value. They have they're going to be a way to like own real estate. They're going to be a way of having several use cases in commerce and stuff. So when we created when we sort of based our NFTs, we made sure that it had a locked up reward. So by holding our NFTs, you're able to earn Matic tokens, and then also be able to use it in our game. So the NFTs cards are going to be used in phase 1, and so I'm going to read a little bit from the 3 phases to give you guys a little outline of how we're doing it. So game phase 1 will be the Baby Ventures Player v Environment battle game card. So it'll be Player v Environment. Using our 18 unique superheroes, we will have a variety of traits and rarities you can discover by minting them from our NFT crystals. Using these characters, you can level up by defeating villains, earn MaticVerse rewards as you progress. So there's an earning mechanisms to our NFTs, if you can see there. So you earn Matic rewards as you progress in these games. All the while indulging in the immersive gameplay, we have to battle through our amazing storyline. So that's the first phase of our game. It's gonna have a storyline. It's gonna be player v environment, where you battle these monsters and these villains. And then as we start to develop into phase 2, we will introduce player v player game combat, where users can battle their characters against each other. A mobile version of the game will also be released. Remember this, guys. So we will release a mobile version of the game on iOS and Android to get on the mobile exchange market and have everybody in Rome playing our game. So that's phase 2. Then phase 3 is the more ambitious one, where we're gonna introduce a free roaming RPG game, where users will be able to roam through Baby Ventures Multiverse Complete Gripping Quest. This will be launched for PC and gaming console platforms. So this is something for the near future. So that gives people a good roadmap to look forward to, because like the NFTs that we're sort of releasing and the games that we're going to have are going to be developed in many different iterations and many versions. And with that, I would like to basically continue talking about like other sorts of Q4 roadmaps. I mean, Q3 we've sort of like, we're almost there, like, you know, like 10,000 telegrams listing on PancakeSwap. We were able to do that this week. Regular influencer interactions, we've had that. Release of NFTs, release of game phase 1. So these are things that we want to make sure that we cover in the first phase of things. And then on top of that, we're trying to hit the Asian market. So we've got several different channels that are connected to MaticVerse in different languages. So Spanish, Hindi, you can say Mandarin, Chinese, and also Arabic. So we're trying to break into these sort of segmented markets that have a lot of gamification in them already. So Polygon community outreach, 10K followers, and then we also see ourselves in the future get listed on a centralized exchange. We've seen a lot of tokens get there, and I think we have use case, and because we're working with Layer 2 early on, I think we deserve to be there in the near future. So that's something we're going to be working on. And then from there, like Q4 is going to be pretty ambitious as well. At the end of the year, we're going to have our launchpad for Matic project. So this is something that we want to work on. We want to bring in an IDO launchpad where we have similar projects as ours be showed and be promoted. So we are going to sort of do our vetting and find similar projects and have them use our launchpad to release themselves. So we're going to have that in Q4. We're going to have a game phase 2. So phase 2 of the game is player v player. It's going to be on mobile integration on both iOS and Android. And then we're going to try to get to top 5 centralized exchange listings from there. Have 100K. Like as the game comes out in not long from now, we're going to have an increase of holders, of users, and that sort of gives us a big use case. So that's the key.
Z, let's stop here. Let's stop here, and Trini, feel free to jump in now if you have questions. If the community questions, we can answer them. I think this is a great place.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, going
Sure.
back to the game. Going back to the game, right? You spoke about the game. Well, the 3 phases of the game, or 2 phases, but finally, where you will have the PG side of the game being released. Will you have, or maybe a suggestion, more than a question, but will you have like a storyline, or maybe like a book or an article or comics on the game before it is released, so that persons could get an understanding of what the game will be about. We could read and maybe get some character development in there as well. So as the game release, then everyone will be looking forward to it and already have some of the characters they would want the NFT for. Just guessing. Will you have
So what you will be seeing over the next coming days really is more of a storyline, and so you get to learn about these characters and where they've come from, and their part in the Baby Avengers universe really. So by the time it comes to what the NFTs being released for sale, people will have already fallen in love with these guys, and they'll be able to relate and know who they are as part of that.
Great, nice. So these are some of the characters in the game, and then you will be having the storyline for the game beforehand.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, can I just expand to that, Trini?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna get is, yes. So each character will have its defining story, defining description, and defining characteristics. But when it comes to the actual gameplay, 100%, we will be providing consumers with instructions on how to play, web pages and PDFs about how to play the game, and what the reward system looks like, and what the process and functionality is in order for you to play. So, there's some really good games out there that have done a fantastic job of providing their consumer with the how-to even before launch, and in the next couple of weeks and days and weeks here, that's what we will be releasing. We're just taking our time, Trini, and releasing things at a strategic pace, because we don't want to drop everything at once. And so most definitely there'll also be videos explaining users how to play our game for iteration 1. So to repeat that, there will be character descriptions, there will be a how-to play for the game via web pages, and there will also be videos created in order for people to go through and see the process of how the game works. We've made it very user-friendly. For most people that have played games on the BSC or other chains, they will be able to interact with the functionality quite well.
Regarding the how to earn, did you guys figure it out already and how it's going to work?
Yeah, so we're about to release all the details of how people will earn, but basically your NFT character, what they'll be able to do, they'll be fighting super villains, and when they fight these villains, if they win, they'll be earning MaticVerse tokens in return for doing that.
But is it going to be like a click gas way to play, or you're going to actually play the game, like moving your character? And
yeah, so that's coming up in the V2 and V3 versions. Initially, the V1 is like a contract interaction game. So with the cards you have, you'll fight a villain and do it that way. But yeah, in V2, V3, we're looking to expand on that as well.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, buddy.
I have a question, but not on the game. Well, anybody have have any question on the game itself. I have a question not on the game. Okay then. So I'll
Sure.
let's go. So with the NFTs, will there be any NFT farming, or just for like where if you hold NFTs you get some rewards or something, or there will not be that?
No, not at this stage, no. But we have thought of that, and we've got some ideas around that. But currently, at the moment, when the NFTs are first released, no, there's no farming in that sense that we've got.
But to add to that, Trini, we reward everybody in Matic. So whether you play or not, a purchase of our token gets you a reward in Matic. So what we're trying to do is create multiple, variants of passive income. So either you're going to be a consumer who plays the game, is rewarded through the game, and also by holding the token. But if you're somebody who doesn't want to play the game but appreciates the token or just wants to invest, we're taking care of you and providing you rewards in Polygon Matic.
Oh, okay. So the token will be a dual purpose token. One, you will be getting reflection by holding, and the token will also be used as the gas fees for the game. Just for persons who are not into gaming. I haven't played any NFT games as yet myself. So the tokens will be the gas fees for the game, correct?
So the gas fees itself, obviously, when you do like an interaction, that still takes uses BNB. But the token, the MaticVerse tokens, that's what you'll use to buy the NFTs to play the game. If that makes sense to you.
Okay. So it's regular gas fees in BNB, and you using the NFTs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll have like full details of everything, how the game's played, and also videos as well to show people how they can do it and how they can earn by playing the game also.
Excellent, bro. Does anyone else have questions on the game, or you would like to ask now? Excellent, bro. Does anyone else have?
I would just like to know, excuse me, Trini. I would just like to know how long are we expecting to have the full game ready to play?
So the game itself, we're planning a release end of September, early October. So like in the first week of October, I'd say.
First week of October.
Okay, so but this is the first version that you showed, okay, right? Like the first version of the game.
Yeah, that's the first version of the game. Yeah, and then V2 and onwards really will be Q4.
So give and take, that's about 3 weeks.
Okay, Trini, go ahead.
Oh yes, bro. So yeah, that's the give and take. That's about 3 weeks from now, in first week in October. You said it, correct?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I saw quite a lot of questions coming in on the chat, and I saw you guys have been answering some of the questions. So that let me just roll over to the chat and see some.
I have a question.
Yeah, bro, go on.
Yeah. So I can see that in these days there's a lot of projects that make games and provide games, but and then they fail. They are failed. But what do you think that makes your project are more special than other games project in the future? Maybe in 1 or 2 years from now.
Yeah, as part of that, I mean, one of the key things that I see as making us really different is our relationship and collaboration with Polygon. With them, we've discussed like a long roadmap with them of where we will be in 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, and they're investing in us with time and everything as well to make sure that we're able to deliver on that. Plus also as well, the work that we've got going into the actual NFTs itself, the game itself, we're not looking to rush anything here. We're making sure that everything we bring out is quality. and hopefully you can see that's all evident in the NFTs that you've seen so far.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised with the Matic collaboration or partnership. For Matic to collaborate with meme, or what started off as a meme token or meme project. It's quite surprising for me. But just out of
Yes,
questions, what were your initial use case when starting this project?
So our initial use case was to reward our holders with Matic tokens. What we did see when we first launched is, I think we increased the number of wallets holding Matic on the BSC chain by about 600%. That's where I think why Polygon is so interested in us, really, because we're really giving them a lot of exposure on the BSC side. We're giving a lot of people the opportunity to buy Matic for the first time as well. Which is one of the things they discussed with us when we during as part of like our initial meeting. That's what they were really excited about.
Okay, understood. So I'm just going through some of the questions on posted. If you don't mind me, you have anything else to share? Because I want to do the screen share.
Yeah, I think that's we can do that. Yeah.
Before you go,
Sure.
before you close off your screen, could you just show us or show the community the post from Matic? Oh, you already closed your screen. That's the not the communication, but the
Polygon.
mentions from Matic about your project. Just to convince everyone.
Yeah, sure. I think you've got to scroll for quite a while, Z, because it was back in end of July, early August, and I think we've had quite a few posts. So you guys are going to see quite a few of our posts whilst we're doing that.
Yeah, not a problem, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Everybody can see how active we are.
Yeah.
You want to be with to get in a token that's active on social media. So this is a plus.
Oh yeah. Let's keep going.
I don't think we're.
Wow, we've been through a few.
Yeah, we're
almost
not almost there, I think.
Yeah, because
Beautiful trip down memory lane, right?
I've never seen any project
Down
have like
memory lane,
collaborations. Even up to now, I think only a few projects probably have collaboration with BSC, actual BSC developers.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're just looking to. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Okay, so
There it is.
I think this is the one.
Yep, Matic.
Matic news. Baby Matic is live. Baby Matic reward.
So just to recapitulate, you guys are going to fair launch the project in Polygon as well, right?
Yeah, that's on Monday, on the Monday 20th of September at 6 p.m. UTC.
Okay, perfect. So just I will put a notification so I won't miss it.
Brilliant. Yeah, if you join our Telegram, which I believe we'll be sharing the links for anyway, we'll have all the details there also.
Okay, thank you very much.
Trini, do you want to share your screen now anyway?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure.
So let me just. Okay, bro. So let's start with some of the question that was asked. Will there be what's the price of NFTs? Can we buy them for MaticVerse? or by BNB?
So the NFTs will be available for sale using MaticVerse. The price of it is still to be determined, but yeah, those details will be out this week.
Yeah, we're gonna release that, Trini, very soon here. Just it's part of the plan to release storylines, to release the how-to for the project, and then drop the price as we lead up to the marketplace.
Okay, no problem. And so the NFT will be so just to clarify, you all will be launching on MaticVerse as PolyMatic or as Polyverse, sorry. You guys will be launching on Matic network, and the game will be on both Matic and BNB.
That's correct. Yeah. So initially the game will be on the BSC side, and soon after that, the Polygon users will also be able to play it on that blockchain also.
Okay. So first it will be adopted or moved over to the Polygon. Okay, great. No problem with that. So someone asked a question here. You guys docs, which yes, you all answered. Have any market cap goals?
Yes, we have. Yeah. Market cap goals are always funny, difficult to answer. I always say, there's no reason why we can't do what other tokens did, like Baby Cake, where they 100 million plus or so. There's no reason why we can't do. We're doing all the right things now. We're getting all the right connections. So yeah, 100 million plus, I think is achievable.
100 million plus. And what's your market cap now?
Market cap at the moment is just under 4 million.
So that will be like about 20-25x. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think someone is trying to ask. I think someone is trying to speak, or if I'm not mistaken, no? Okay, then, well, let's move forward. So yeah, the person asks, well, I think you already went through the MaticVerse launch on the Matic. You guys launch on BSC sides, Polygon side, plan, conduct, pre-sale. They asked about the pre-sale. You said it will be a fair launch. Marketing plans. I think you already went through that. Asked about the dev developers wallet being locked. Is the developers wallet locked?
Yeah, so with our wallets that we have, we've got developer wallets, we've got other wallets that are vested as well, and they're locked with Unicrypt as well.
Can we also mention that we're multi-sig? I think that's very important to mention that we're a multi-sig wallets. So your investment is safe. X amount of team members must sign off on all transactions before they're sent. So, your funds are safe. Nobody can run off and do anything, no funny business. Because, we understand multi-sig is very important to the future of DeFi.
Yes. I think one of our projects we did at AMA with, they didn't have multi-sig and someone was stealing funds. So that's good to know as well, bro. I think person asked some more questions. But I think the person asked about plan for farming. Will there be any farming? So I think you already spoke about.
Not at the moment. Yeah, not at the moment. No, I mean, we did. Yeah.
Okay. And what's the reflections for the what's the percentage of reflections?
So we charge 10% on buys for the tax, of which 4% is going back to Matic rewards, and on sells, the overall tax is 15%, of which 7% is going back to 5%. Sorry, is going back to rewards.
They're asking about the marketing plan and the celebrity influencers. You did mention you have celebrity. What celebrity influencers you have?
Well, celebrity influencers are part of the plan, but right now I can walk you through what the first week has looked like here. We did a really big pre-launch campaign for the rebrand. very successful pre-launch
Just stop sharing
campaign.
my screen, bro.
And since then,
Oh, if you want to show
yep.
your screen, you
And
can
so
feel
since
free.
then, sure. Okay, one second. I just need to launch something. I didn't have anything open. I was gonna. Here you go. Let me do that right now. So yeah, I just have the website open for now. But yeah, Trini, I can walk everybody through some of the things that are going on for marketing. So first and foremost, it was very pertinent for us to conquer and accomplish all of the ground level marketing that a BSC token requires in order to sustain buy pressure and sustain a good market impression. So from the Telegram promotions to the AMAs to the Twitter and to the website and NFT push, we've covered all of that through those specific channels, including PooCoin ads, running those for, you know, a very large number. We do have a good marketing budget here, so we've ran them, you know, upwards of 0.1 BTC for about 5 days. And, you know, we've seen some really good return on our investment from them. As for the Telegram and Twitter, because of Baby Matic's, you know, 80x rise that we had, we were able to make a lot of good networking connections with some of the Twitter and Telegram influencers that, you know, consistently post some really solid tokens. I believe that, you know, these things have a time and place in BSC, and this type of marketing has become very saturated. And so we believe that, you know, for the pre-launch and first week of your token, getting the word out by utilizing these methods of Twitter, Telegram, and social media in general are really, really good for ROI. But when the steam runs out, which it does, and we see tokens have historic rises and greater falls, we have to get creative. And so something I want to show everybody, I'm just going to put this right here. We are going to be in attendance for the CryptoExpo Dubai, happening on the 13th and 14th of October. This was a decision we came to after taking a look at who's attending, taking a look at the kind of audience we could reach, and taking a look at the benefits that we could get from this expo. Now, we are a silver sponsor at this event. If I could just take a look here and show you. As you guys can see, some very, very big tokens, some very big crypto players are going to be at this event. And it's in, you know, our best interest to network, to market, and to get the word out about MaticVerse. As you can see, we are in the Silver Sections booth here. So what that entails for us is not only the database and the network that we're going to achieve from here. We get to keep, you know, a noted black book of everybody's addresses, numbers, emails, you know, to create our network and build MaticVerse beyond just the North American channels of the DubaiExpo conference goers. And I think that's very, very important for us to reach out to new global consumers and global markets, because I believe that the crypto space and in the BSC space has its current market that is investing in it, which is great. We see a lot of good tokens really grow pretty quickly sometimes when there's big news or you know, Elon Musk tweets you. But for the longevity of our token and the utilities that we have being a game and choosing GameFi and moving forward with NFTs, I believe it's conferences like this that bring us long-term investors and bring us long-term networks that can help us achieve bigger goals, like how we want to be a game on a gaming console. Well, whether it's funding, whether it's partnerships or collaborations, these are the type of places we're going to go and get those. And so that's just one of many marketing tactics we're taking. We're planning on live streaming and creating a documentary for the expo so that everybody gets a behind the scenes look at us, the investors, or sorry, the developers. You know, something new in crypto where not a lot of developers like to be seen or show themselves. But, you know, we've doxed and we believe that our biggest marketing tool is ourself, and our presence, and what we're doing on the back end for our investors to grow their bags. So so we're implementing some unique things like that. And yes, down the line, if we believe there's a celebrity or somebody with some form of influence that makes sense for us to partner up with, then 100% we're going to take that route. But at the current moment, we have a utility, which is games, and we want to focus on that.
Yes, bro. Bro, I must say this is for me. This looks very promising that you take the time and effort to move or fly over to this conference, because for me myself, I am into I do marketing with my company, not crypto. And conference are usually where you get exposure to a lot of wealthy investors or companies that could be good investors long term, and you also make networks and reach out to other persons or project developers such as yourself. So expo is always the best thing. I recently attended the ISC West Security Expo in America, and you get exposure to a lot of similar minded projects. So expo is a really good thing, bro. This is a big move. I've never seen this before. With a crypto project actually coming out in the open, going to expo and getting involved like this. So this is a really good move, though. Congrats to your team on doing this, and I think we should definitely start a whole crypto projects to higher standards and expect similar efforts like these, where you go to expo, you show what you have, what you are made of, you meet and greet and talk to persons, personal one-on-one, ask questions. This is looking really good, bro. A very good move by your team.
Well, Trini, I'll quickly run you through my background. My full time, obviously outside of crypto, which is my other, I consider both of my lives full time, but I actually own and operate my own branding agency and marketing agency. So I come from a traditional advertising background. I film and direct commercials for many different, worldwide agencies, all the way from India, Africa, New Zealand, Australia. So I come from a traditional background, and when I entered into crypto and began developing these tokens, something that never made sense to me was, why does everybody do the same thing over and over again? Why doesn't anybody try to do something different? And so with Baby Matic, our Polygon partnership, I felt was something very unique and something extremely game-changing for Polygon to accept us. And so we're going to keep that mindset and that drive moving forward, whether it's DubaiExpos, whether it's an expo in America, or whether it's an expo in Nigeria, Vietnamese, China. We're going to go where we need to be because this project has longevity, and this project is meant for the long term. Which something that we need to relish in now over on BSC. People are sick and tired of short-term pumps. Give somebody something to hold and then look back at in a year and see their 20x. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm hoping for the best. So and just to scroll through any other projects like yours on this conference, this Dubai conference. I don't think I saw any. Just to show the approach. Yeah, just to show the mindset and the approach of your project. I see him pancakes pop or something there, but just to show that your project is absolutely different, both in mindset and approach from other projects on the crypto space. So that's really good, bro. This is really good. This is, for me, is better than any influencers. I don't care who, even Elon Musk himself was to post your project. This is, for me, is better. This just shows that you don't rely on someone just to say something, or some silly influencer just to go and post something who knows nothing about crypto, and just to go and say something about and hope that people will buy, or people will buy, but that wouldn't sustain a project for very long. So yeah, bro.
Wow. Definitely. And for everybody's confidence here, I focused on some long-term stuff, but short-term wise, Trini, we have, we have a marketplace and a game coming out. Now, we want to establish our game at a level where I can go and knock at Axie Infinity or Star Atlas's door for partnerships and collaborations. And not only that, but as advising and learning from some of these fantastic tokens that have, done extremely, I don't even know how many, a lot of X's, but also become established brands, man. Like, people think of those tokens and they're not just a coin, they're a brand. Star Atlas is a brand now. Axie Infinity is a brand. For MaticVerse, it's our goal to release our first iteration and have a successful run so that we can go to those companies. I don't even want to call them tokens. I want to go to those companies and sit at the table with them and say, hey, look, we understand your vision and what you've accomplished. We're at the same parallel as you, and we're looking to, run at the same pace as you. How about a collaboration? How about opening up the doors? So that's the way we're thinking, Trini, about this. It's about executing and accomplishing something with our first iteration and then being able to open up the doors. And we're very confident in our first iteration. We have a great development team. We have a great animation team. I feel like our NFTs are probably the best in the BSC space at the moment in terms of design, in terms of ideation, and in terms of quality. So I think we're right there. And after the game comes out and we're able to, showcase a successful first iteration, I think the sky's the limit for us.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Looking good so far. So let me just take back share screen. Anybody want to jump in with any question? I know many times persons are shy, so they type their questions. Let me just do my share screen here.
I gotta say, I love the community here. Very informative.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, this group is where I started making money in crypto, bro.
Yeah, bro. Plan for farming, how much percentage? So okay, the last question we did ask was marketing, celebrity. Well, we already passed that. How much move your project long term? I think you answered long term and the next plan. So let's just move on. So someone asked how can the NFT be used in the game? I think you explained that already. Yeah, price of NFTs. Someone asked about when will the instructions for playing the game be announced?
So they'll be announced in the upcoming weeks. Before the game is launched, all the details will be there on how to play. There'll be a video with more directions on how to play as well.
Okay. So in a couple of weeks, at least for that question from Ronnie Hayden. Let me just see some question. What are your projects safe? Often is reflections. I'm just trying to browse through the questions quickly, guys, because I know it's almost an hour now since we're here. So I'm just trying to browse through the questions. If anyone still have any question, you can always ask on the voice chat. I'm just browsing through all the questions posted after launch. Someone asked about the hard cap and soft cap of the you will be doing a fair launch, so there won't be any hard cap or soft cap.
That's right, yeah.
And the slippage on the PolyMatic project will be the same as the BSC.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, and someone asking about the number or the members of the team and the sufficient manpower to stay in the project for the game and everything. Well, could you just give us
so
some
what we
numbers?
do, we've got a so in terms of the actual team itself, it's around about 14, 15 people in the team. Each one is kind of responsible for particular areas. But as well as that, whenever we feel like there are areas where we do need help on, we do bring on outside consultants as well to help with that.
Okay, so it's a 15-member team with external consultants.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, but even with the 15 members, everybody there has got their specialities, whether that's in development, in marketing, moderation, those type of things, really.
Someone asked about the listing on market cap. So your listings on you listed on market cap already, or
The list, the market cap when we launch on Polygon, I believe will be 700,000.
sorry, I didn't get that. Jimmy,
Yeah, when we
700?
launch on Polygon, 700,000. Yeah.
What will be at 700,000?
Oh, sorry,
That's it.
Trini, we just got on CoinGecko today, and CMC is in the works. I think that's what he was asking us.
Sorry. I think I cut. Yeah. So yeah, CoinGecko, we're on, and CMC, we should see soon, very very shortly also.
Okay, cool. So you already listed on today. So that means today you're listed. Okay, cool. Someone asked about creating an NFT for Elon Musk and Mark Cuban. I think.
Yeah, we do have some plans in there as well.
Yeah, currently
to
we're
do that,
sticking
really.
to our brand. The Baby Avengers superhero theme is for our game, and so we want to stick to that brand. If you look at the best games in the world on BSC and contract deployment games, Zone, etc., they all stick to their brand. So we're trying to do the same, but I think we'll have a little bit of fun down the line, I said, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, there are ideas out there to make it more enjoyable for everyone.
So I'm just seeing a lot of the graphics and the GIFs you all posted. I think that's most of the question you already went through. But this was very informative, though. I think you all answered the question before, or went through so many information that.
Yeah, this is not our first rodeo, Trini. I think I do one of these a day. So, we're pretty well informed with the space. We don't like to come underprepared into AMAs, Trini. I've been in too many disasters from hearing others. So we kind of know what we're speaking about. We know what our plan is, and it makes it easier when we can just provide you with the information, and then everybody gets to ask their awesome questions.
I saw someone asked a question here. What will be the plan of MaticVerse promote? How will you promote the game after launch? Or will you after launch through any gaming platform or by any online gaming influencer? What's the plans for promoting the P2E?
100%.
What's the plan?
Not just besides the promotion of our game using the ground level Twitter, Telegrams, YouTube and Twitch are going to be two places we're going to be heavily promoting our game. We're already in talks with streamers and YouTubers who we believe will provide us the best return on our marketing investment and bring in new gamers. Because we're P2E, we're not just folks on English-speaking people. We want Russian speakers. We want Cantonese speakers. We want Mandarin speakers. We want to hit all countries who play to earn for their influencers through Twitch and YouTube, because I think those are really big places where people go to see what a game is like. So that's a big campaign we have.
Okay, that's nice to hear, bro. What's the minimum amount you need to hold to receive Matic rewards?